A video on customary units of measure, and this is what you see in the United States. Most countries just use a metric unit. There might be one other country, Miramar or somewhere, that uses a customary unit, but most other countries use metric. But we use this, so we need to know, you guys need to know the different measurements. So just like with a metric, you have three different types of measurement. You want to measure length. Capacity is how much something will hold, and the weight of something. So the length, and these you probably learned a long time ago, that 1 foot equals 12 inches. 1 yard is 3 feet. If there's 12 inches in 1 foot and there's 3 feet in a yard, then 12 times 3 gives me 36 inches. There's 5,280 feet in a mile, so in order to figure out the yards, we are going to divide that by 3, and we're going to get 1,760 yards. With the capacity, 1 cup is 8 fluid ounces. These ounces here, fluid ounces, are different than the ounces we use when we're talking about weight. There happens to be 2 cups in every pint. So if there's 2 cups in every pint, and every cup has 8 fluid ounces, one pint has 16 fluid ounces. A quart is 2 pints. Each pint has 2 cups, so 1 quart is 4 cups. Again, we have 18 fluid ounces in each cup, so that's 32 fluid ounces in a quart. A gallon has 4 quarts, just like a dollar has 4 quarters. 1 gallon, if there's 2 pints in every quart, that must mean there's 8 pints in a gallon. If there's 4 cups in every quart, 4 times 4 gives me 16 cups. And there's 8 ounces in each one of these cups, so that makes 128 fluid ounces. In the weight, we have pounds, ounces, and tons. So there are 16 ounces in a pound, and there's 2,000 pounds in a ton. So when we're converting here, we're converting from a smaller unit to a larger unit. We are going to be dividing. And to convert from a larger unit to a smaller unit, we're going to multiply. Obviously, if you have a smaller unit, it's going to take more of them to make the same amount. So here's some examples. We have how many 1 cup servings are in 60 fluid ounces? Well, we know there's 8 ounces in 1 cup, so we're going to see how many 8-ounce pieces we have in 60. So we're going to take 60 divided by 8, and we should get 7.5 cups. For some reason, I don't know why, I have pretty much the same example, except this time it's 20 fluid ounces. And then again, we want to know how many cups, so again, we're just going to divide 20 by 8 fluid ounces, which should give us 2.5 cups. Okay, here's some more practice ones for you to do. So, 4 1/4 pound. There's different ways to look at this. We could go, okay, 4 times 16 gives me 64 ounces, but then I have another 1/4 pound, and 1/4 of 16 equals 4. So if I add those two together, I should get 68 ounces. Others of you might just go, okay, I know I'm just going to multiply, so I'm going to take 4 1/4, and I'm going to multiply times 16. You should know you got to change those to improper fractions. 17 fourths times 16 over 1. Simplify before you multiply, and you should get 68 ounces. We have 1,000 pounds, and we know there's 2,000 pounds in a ton. That seems pretty obvious that 1,000 pounds, 1,000 divided by 2,000 is going to give me 1/2 ton. 16 feet. Well, we're going to divide this time because we know every 3 feet of this 16 is going to represent a yard. So it's 16 divided by 3, which is going to give me 5 1/3 yard, a foot left over, which is going to be 1/3 of a yard. So 5 1/3. And 9 pints, we know there's 8 pints. We know there's how many pints? 2 pints in every quart. So we're going to do 9 divided by 2, which gives me 4.5 quarts. Okay, when we're doing this problem down here, if you read it, it says Kilo bought 3 packages of pretzels weighing 12 ounces, 13 ounces, and 1.5 pounds. How many pounds of pretzels did Kilo buy? Well, I know a final answer has to be in pounds, but it's easier to do this if you just change this to ounces first. You know, 1 pound is 16 ounces. Well, if 1 pound is 16 ounces, then 1/2 pound must be 8 ounces. So this is going to be 24 ounces. Some of you might just go 3 halves, 1/2 times 16, and get the same answer. It's okay, whichever way you do it, but we have to have the same unit of measures when we're adding that up. So then we have 12 plus 32 plus 24, which equals 68. And then we want to change that to pounds, and we know there's 16 ounces in a pound, so we're going to see how many 16s we get out of this. I'm going to go 68 divided by 16, which is going to give me 4 and 4/16. There's 4 ounces left over, 4 1/4 pounds. Okay, so that's a short lesson on customary units.